Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civilization 6. We are playing as Nubia. They're a lot of fun, actually. With the archers and the extra production on districts and things. Pretty cool civilization. We did play them once already through the scenario, which didn't really take advantage, maybe full advantage of all of their different tricks and abilities. But it was enough to get me kind of a little bit of a taste, and I wanted to come back and play some more. So here we are. We got one city down, obviously, and we're about to get our settler out for our second city. Probably going to come over here where this Patati archer is, kind of by the fish and stuff. I feel like that's a pretty solid place. We're going to go ahead and hit next turn, let that settler pop out of there.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
There's our pottery. Alright, so we got our settler. Housing looks okay. I don't know if we have to jump on the granary right just yet. I think what we want to do next is a builder. How much would it cost us to buy one? 300. We're nowhere near that. So we'll go ahead and work on that builder now. We are working on craftsmanship, which would actually get us more production towards builders. But in order to get that, we have to improve 3 tiles. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the builder out now. We're going to go ahead and sneak around here and see what's down on this little side of the mountains over here. And you're going to go ahead and head over there. Just go ahead and chill for a second, good sir. I guess you're going to go ahead and keep doing some exploration. That's going to be fine. As are you. Next turn. So it's telling me I should put one here. But no, I need it over here by the next to the desert. So that is not going to work for me. Sorry, game. Thanks for your feedback. Really, Mr. Scout, you're going to come right next to me, huh? Let me have a shot at you, get some XP out of it. Thank you, sir. Oh, a settler. Don't think I'm going to be going after that right now, though. That's a little too far away, and it's just a little scout. So I've been crazy in some games in the past. I'm not going to be crazy right this second, though. Not on that one. We'll just keep exploring around, see what this landmass looks like. I guess so. We could go after Poland if we wanted to go after somebody. Be aggressive. I think we'll be friends with Germany. That's fine. I mean, you did settle up here. Oh, that's the one I already knew about, I think, right? Yeah. I can't remember, actually. Was it Aachen that I saw earlier? Either way, this is perfectly fine. You're not really encroaching on some areas that I want right away. So I'm actually perfectly fine with where y'all have been settling. Although, Poland did take Granada recently, so I could go liberate them at some point. A few more turns till craftsmanship can come off at the halfway mark. A lot more desert down here. Now that is one thing that Nubia does, the Nubia DLC did add. There is another really good desert wonder that they put in. So Petra is not the only one anymore. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go look it up real quick. What is it called? I actually don't remember what it's called. And they're not going to give me a list of wonders, are they? Is there up here somewhere? I'm sure it's one of these, and I'm just, like, blanking on what I'm seeing. Terrains, resources, improvements, technologies, great people. There we go, wonders. I was not expecting it quite like that. It is... I don't remember the name of it. Wow. Jebel, yeah, there it is. Jebel Barkal. So it gives you 2 iron and provides 4 faith to all your cities that are within 6 tiles. Pretty solid wonder. Can build, must be built on desert hills. So it's a really good wonder. I mean, even if you aren't really like going religion or anything like that, that's fine. I mean, getting some extra faith can help you buy some stuff, like different great people, and obviously the 2 iron definitely can come in handy. So we may look into building that. We have a couple desert hills around. There's one over here. There's one there. One within range of our capital. So it's a possibility we could sneak that one in. I don't usually go after a lot of wonders on a deity game, but some of the ones that are very, very specific on where they can be built are a little bit easier for us to come by. Ah, there's a goody hut over here that's been here the whole time. Alright, yeah, I think this is absolutely where I want to settle. Right next to the desert. Get us our boost to sailing. That's nice. Your housing isn't amazing. But you know what? Let's get a trader, get you some growth from the trade route. I think that's going to be fine. A couple more turns on craftsmanship. Poland has a new religion. I don't know if we're going to get... Need a 37 to found a pantheon. Okay. There's still several religions out there, so it's possible. Not hugely, like, have to have a religion, but it's always nice to get one just for a few bonuses here and there. Really, Scout? I was about to take that little place. Looks like one more turn on craftsmanship. Am I reading that right?
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
Probably actually one more turn after this, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and jump off of it for right now. If we, you know, it's not going to be that big a deal if we need one more turn to finish once we get the improvement. Mysticism? Words. Mysticism? You know, let's start on early empire. I think that will be fine. We need to grow your civilization to at least 6 pop, which actually will happen within the next 19 turns, which will get us the boost before we even get to the halfway point. So that is going to be perfectly fine. Alright, so we're about to get our boost to quarry in 3 turns. So let's go ahead and get that to get our Nubian pyramid up and running. I think that's going to be really good. Well, I say 3 turns. 3 turns we'll get the worker, and then we can get the one, you know, maybe a turn or 2 after that. So it's going to be fine. Oh, hello. This landmass continues on. Okay. I was not expecting that. It's Desert Hill here. Like somewhere over here. Can't quite do a canal city because if we really, really want to settle next to the desert. But what is this? Floodplains. Oh, nice. Like maybe where this forest is? I wish this was desert. Let's go ahead and put another mark down here. I think this is another potentially good spot for a city. You know, in one of these couple tiles here. I think that'd be pretty good. Possibly next to, we can put the Nubian pyramid here. And, wow, put like what I'm trying to say, campus here next to the mountains and things. Might work out. Let's just go and pop this fog of war up here. It's going to bug me if I don't. Got some faith. That's going to help us get our pantheon. That's nice. All right, there we go. There's no real reason why I had to go over and do that, but it bugs me to have like gaps in the fog of war. Don't know why. 1 turn on our builder. Ooh, okay, so there's not much here, but there's a couple whales and things, so yeah, a city somewhere down here might... See, right here won't get the whales, though. I mean, I could just ignore the fact that I get the Nubian pyramid thing and just put something down this way. Or, you know, technically I could put it further down, still get a Nubian pyramid, I just won't get the bonus to the district because it won't be next to my city center. So it's always a possibility. All right, choose a pantheon. +1 production from marsh, oasis, and floodplains. We got a lot of floodplains over here. And there's some marshes over this direction, which we're not really next to right this second. That might not be the best one for us, but let me see. What does floodplains give us? 3 food, right? Yeah. It's possible that could come in handy. +2 faith from quarries. 1 quarry, 2 quarries. I think that's about it. So that one might not be the greatest either. Camps, fishing boats, nah. +1 production from mines over strategic resources. That coupled with our Nubian bonus of getting +1 production over strategic resources would get us 2 production, which would be pretty awesome. Kind of doubling up our already bonus. Of course, I don't currently see any strategic resources, so it is a bit of a gamble, just, you know, on the off chance that we don't have any. Kind of leaning towards that one, or the floodplain thing. Floodplain thing would get us quite a bit of production right here in this main city, even maybe one of the ones that we put over here. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do the floodplains. I think that's going to be a lot of production overall. Alright, I would like to start getting the campus out. Although I don't really have a good place to put it. I was kind of going to put it over here next to the mountains, probably. Yeah, there's like nowhere really good to put it right this second. Get another archer just to have. That might be a good idea. Monument. You know what? We're pretty far behind the culture right now. Let's go for a monument. And you're going to come over here. Pop of that. I guess we'll come down here and just kind of explore some of this stuff. You're kind of stuck, so we'll swing you back around the other way, around Japan. Hopefully it doesn't cut us off before we get over there. Alright, you... How about you move away and, you know, maybe again, take your promotion. Faster movement in woods, rainforest, fast movement on hills. Honestly, neither of them is really amazing at this point, but we'll take the hills. And then I'll probably just automate my scouts after this. Not much left for them to do that I need to kind of micromanage. As for you, you know what? Oh, you know what? There's some... I am going to move you back home, but I'm going to go pop this border over here first. You can go on automate. Alright, so masonry just got its boost. Early empire is nowhere near, so we're good there. Alright, you go ahead and go automate as well. Alright, so we got that. We still want to build the pyramid probably right here, so we can preserve the floodplains with their amazing food bonus. I say amazing, pretty good in the early game. Just swing your way over to this pink border over here. I go there. Oh, you know, we don't have the pyramid yet. We got 5 turns. Derp. Okay, so... I know we get a boost for building a whole bunch of farms. So it's probably what I'm going to do. Do I want to put it on the floodplains or I want to put it on the wheat on the floodplains? Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be a much better spot. To follow Bushido is to train the body, the mind, and the soul. Yes, I don't have any holy sites. I apologize, good sir. Don't worry, once I start rolling out some pyramids, I'll start getting those districts going. Vilnius. Alright, cool. They want us to train a Patati archer. Really? How convenient. I kind of want to train a Patati archer as well. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think we're good. I'm not lazy. just don't have a lot of production yet. Give me a break. I'm working on it. There we go. Boost irrigation. Nice. Alright, how about you just go ahead and head on back home. And that'll be alright. Three turns and we can build our very first pyramid. Going to get you set up for it. Trade route. Yes, you know what? How about we go... Actually, you know what? You do want one for Toronto. And that would run us past Moreau, so it'd probably be alright. Still gets us the production. I was kind of hoping for the food, but... we'll do that. That's going to be fine. Alright, so... We could go straight into the archer here. Although getting the archer Moreau is probably going to be a little bit better. So how about we do a... Your housing's not going to be super great here. So how about we do the granary? That's going to be fine. Every day I pray for your soul, that you find the wisdom of the Lord. Well, that's very nice of you. I think she was probably being insulting, but, you know, it was still nice. Your delegation is most welcome, Germany. We'll be buddies. I don't think anything bad has ever come from being friends with Germany. Especially Bismarck. I mean, come on. It's Bismarck, right? Oh, it's not Bismarck. Wow, Bismarck is previous. This is Frederick. Oh my goodness. Wow. Silly me. Bismarck. What was that? Was that Civ 5 or was that Civ 4? I don't remember. I think it's Civ 5. It's been too long since I played Civ 5. It's not. It actually hasn't been that long, but I get all the different civilizations mixed up sometimes. So I've been kind of looking at some of the other civs as well here and there. So forget who's where. What do I want you to build? Another builder would probably be really good, but let's go and get that archer out. Make the city-state happy. Make me happy too. Be a little more defensive. One turn and you can build your pyramid, good sir. Thank you for your good work. No, I'm not spending much time on research. I'm getting on it. Don't worry about me. I got this.
Each of us is carving a stone, erecting.
There we go. Pyramid. Craftsmanship. I do want to finish craftsmanship. Kind of want to lock in one of my districts before I take another policy. So, I can do pyramids. Must be built on desert, including floodplains without hills. It's tempting. So campus. Where could I put a campus that would be really, really good? I mean, obviously over here, but I don't know if I want to buy my way all the way over there. No, come on. Come back. Silly thing. Why wouldn't you let me buy? I hate it. It wasn't letting me cancel that. 95 to there. It's probably going to be about 110 to this one. It's got enough gold for it. Would it be that much better to put the... I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's only one mountain. Let me remind myself. Campus. How much of a bonus do they get from a single mountain? +1 size from each adjacent grassland. Mountain tile? Okay. I was reading that wrong. So it is +1 for each mountain. We could put one here. We could still, even if we put it here on this hill, we could still put a industrial zone here with, you know, 3 mines around it. And that would get us a bonus, adjacency bonus, maybe a campus over here. I'm still not getting anything next to the Nubian pyramid though at that without strategy. But honestly, just having it next to my capital is just, or my city is the main part of that. I don't know if I'll ever build it up enough to work the actual territory or actual square hex, square, the actual hex. So where else? What else could I put? Okay, so if I put the science, faith would be, I don't know, honestly. I might not worry about a holy site in this city. I mean, I could put one like back over here or something. Do I buy out this one? I could buy out that direction. No, that's not gonna help us that much. Let's buy here. 145. A little more than I thought, but I think it'll be all right. And we'll go ahead and lock in a campus over there. It's not an amazing adjacency bonus. Probably could have just saved myself some effort not having bothered with it, but that's all right. Let's lock you in. And then let's go ahead and go back to the archer. And that will be just fine. All right, you know what? Let's find... Yeah, let's find where that iron is. That's going to be nice to get that bonus from +1 production. How are we looking on people encroaching on our potential territory? So far, so good. Got 5 turns, so either one of these is going to pop here in 5 turns and get us the boost for earlier empire, so that will be fine. Yeah, how about you just go through the woods? Maybe you can get away from him. Oracle completed. One turn on our archer. Alright, you just go and alert. That'll be fine. Probably should come off early empire now. I did get the boosted craftsmanship. Yes. Let's go ahead and finish that one then. Machinery. Nice. Gonna upgrade these guys to crossbowmen at some point. Alright, you're just gonna kind of chill out here for now. Alright, so how many turns is it left? 8 turns now. We got 2 turns till we get the growth to boost it. So let's just start working on... Yeah, start working on state workforce. That way we can get over to political philosophy pretty quickly. Because we are going to start working on the campus now. 7 turns, not too bad. In fact, the timing will line up almost perfectly. There's a boost to early empire. Do we go ahead and swap off to that real quick? Let's see. That'll get us reduced cost of purchasing, more production towards settlers. Before we do that, you should go ahead and lock in your campus, which will probably be right here, I believe. So let's go ahead and purchase that. And let's drop your campus right there. Actually, well, either one of these would have been fine. The other one can be the holy site, though. So this one's actually next to 2 forests, which will be a little bit better for the holy site anyway, I think. Actually, 3 forests. So we're going to lock you in. And then change you back to your granary. And now we can take early empire, and I'll be fine with that. If you're wondering why I'm locking those in, it's my understanding is, and I could be wrong, I could be completely way off, but my understanding from other people that I've watched on, oh, hello, other people I've watched on YouTube for Civilization 6 is that the cost of the districts goes up for each civic that you get, and so if we can lock in the cost by plopping it down before we get another civic, then it shouldn't change you know, when we get that civic. So, yeah, let's go back to state workforce. That will be fine. We're about to get our campus in 4 turns. Maybe we'll be able to steal us a settler here. Maybe. Oh, come on. Really? That means Japan's probably going to get it. Or he's going to put a horseman right on top of it. Oh, well. What was I going to do? Oh, bronze working just finished. Did it? Oh, I was like, it finished, but I don't see any iron anywhere. How could it have finished? There's some iron over here by Granada, and there's some iron up here by Jakarta. Not really any amazing places up here for our, like, desert side of things. What is that? Is that plains? Come on, show me. Plains. But the guy, like, right here, 1, 2, 3. No, that guy would not get it. 1, 2, 3. Neither one of these guys would get it. Really? Well, I guess we could just build a wonder on a hill, a desert hill, and get it that way. That's one way to get some iron. All right, mine resource, irrigation. Let's go work on astrology. Maybe we can knock out at least a holy site over here. That'd probably be pretty good. Okay, so the settler is free again. It's a bit of a risk to move there with that horseman right there, but he'd have to come across the water. I don't know if it's worth it. How about we just move you here? Just be a little bit safer. If that guy moves around, maybe we can find some way to get on him. Housing's looking good. Pyramids. Well, there's no point because that would be that's gonna be our pyramids, not the actual pyramids. That makes sense. Another builder, another settler would be good. Monument would be, you know, let's do the monument. Get some culture in this area. Push out your borders a bit. Probably go for another settler once Moreau gets their campus down. Oh, how sweet of you. Probably going to die from the horseman, though. I mean, I could do something really dumb and pop a city down here next to this this desert down here. I'll go for a settler. Actually, any of these would be technically legal spots. What do I need to do to be able to get my troops to move around on the ocean again? That's just builders. So it's like way over here in shipbuilding. Yeah, there's no way. Well, if it dies, it dies. That scout was probably going to die anyway, but at least we potentially have a chance to get a settler now. So let's see. I said I wanted to get a settler, but I probably want to change out my thing here in a turn. I can't do that, right? Let's see. I haven't been doing looking at the pop-ups because I was fine with this for now. But there it is. Okay, I was like, I was looking at it wrong. I can do settler, I can do builder. Or this guy could do a builder while this guy does the settler. I think this can be fine. Let's do the settler over here. We'll swap over to that civic here next turn. And wow, look at the time. I was having a lot of fun and went a bit over my time. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.